Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to my Sims 4 news video about the latest stuff pack, Sims 4 Paranormal. We got a trailer, a couple of blog posts, and some Twitter information yesterday, which is what I'm going to go over. Starting with, we got this tweet from The Sims. You ain't afraid of no ghost rate. The Sims 4 Paranormal Stuff Pack appears on January 26th. So that is 2 weeks from the trailer date, and not the more commonly 1 week that we usually see. But we have seen 2 weeks at least once, possibly more. And then it goes on to say, grab your sacred candle and attune your inner medium skill, new skill, because the weird things that go bump in the night are here to stay. And that essentially linked into the trailer, which was on YouTube. So here we have the trailer running in the background, so we can see a few things here. Some of the new items, both build by and the CAS items that the Sims are wearing. And yes, from what I can gather, the lights do go out. So here is sort of a look at a build. We have a new lot type, create haunted houses. So that's a lot type, not a lot trait. And then we have this portrait, which I'm guessing we call on Guidry, the friendly ghost or whatever he is, who helps you with your medium skill and sort of works you helps you through it. We can host a seance, as you can see here. How much this is going to look like what it is in the game, I'm not sure, because obviously they do take some creative license with the trailers, but hopefully it's a little similar to that. And we're seeing some more of the creative sim items. We have a new career. You can become a paranormal investigator. And from what I saw on the blog post, which I'll touch on more later, as you get the medium skill, you can get a license from Guidry to get that. And so then we have some of the items that we saw in there. And also one thing that went by that I didn't touch on when it was there was Bone Hilda is back somehow with this. And then, of course, it ended with the fact that the release date, as we said already and was noted in the tweet, is January 26th, and that is across all platforms, i.e. so that is for computer, be it Origin or Steam, and also console, i.e. Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So one of the blog posts that they had essentially just went over the key features. So the first one was meet ghastly roommates. Your new to you home might be home to someone else too, if it's one of the new haunted house lots. Appease the mischievous specters to relax in serenity, or let them run amok for scares day and night. And scares is actually a thing because we are getting the scared emotion. I'll touch on that a little later in more detail. So the next feature is cleanse your home. If you want to send your new roommates packing, Guidry the ghost is happy to advise you. Not the happy ghost, just the ghost. Remove accursed objects, perform a seance, commune with the dead, and receive gifts from specters. You can even summon Bone Hilda, the skeletal maid, as we saw in the trailer. And then the third and final feature is calm the spirits. Master the medium skill and impress Guidry to get a paranormal investigator license. Once you're ready, take on some freelance gigs to expel unwelcome visitors for other Sims. With spooky activity on the rise, it's up to your Sim to put a stop to it. But one thing I did notice, and you can see in the little picture here, is they don't look like full-blown ghosts. They're like these little creature ghosts, which aren't like the ghosts that you play with and interact with in the game. So we shall see how that goes. And here is the other blog post, which again reiterates the release date and goes on to say, welcome to your Sims new home. Sure, the listing said haunted, but everyone knows that's just a myth. Why should you believe it? At night, though, well, the lights flicker overhead, casting shadows at your Sim's feet. In another room, a door slams shut, even though no one is home. On what was that sound? Where's it coming from? This is getting weird. Okay, so it turns out there are some rumors that turn out to be true. These spooky specters moved in first, and they don't let anyone forget it. Mysterious runes and clay hands appear randomly while crawling vines sprout in the yard. The sacred candle your Sim lit for safety blows out with barely a wisp of smoke, and no one knows where that horrifying doll came from, which we saw in the trailer. As the house gets weirder and weirder, goosebumps rise and scared Sims scatter in a panic-induced terror. Luckily, your Sim doesn't have to deal with this alone. There's one helpful friend who's happy to help. Claude, Renee, Duplantier, Guidry. That's a mouthful. Claude Rene Duplantier-Guidry, the ghost. This somewhat flirty apparition offers the secrets to serenity. Under his tutelage, learn how to appease the specters, ruining a good night's sleep. Some specters are playful, others mischievous, and a few are downright ornery. If they leave accursed objects behind, try to tidy up and remove them. Offer gifts or attempt communicating with the specters to try and please them. If they're satisfied, Sims might get a present in return as the specter fades away. Otherwise, it's time to turn to the seance table. And then it goes on to say, seances serve as a way to communicate with the world beyond. Perform a seance to sense the mood of specters, commune with the dead, or complete a ghastly ritual. Plus, Sims can summon Guidry for extra help or summon Bonehilda the skeletal maid for a spot of cleaning. Doing so builds a Sim's medium skill. Do be careful not to ghost yourself, though. Once a Sim overcomes their fear, restore balance to the home, and masters the paranormal, Guidry the ghost presents a coveted paranormal investigator license. Basically, your Sim can become a ghost hunter. No ghost tracker, ghost buster. You ain't afraid of no ghost, right? Pick up gigs as a freelance paranormal investigator to help other Sims experiencing haunting phenomena and make a few simoleons while you're at it. I hope it's a little bit more than a few simoleons, but we shall see. And then it goes on with the usual when it's releasing and their various social media. So then we moved on to see this tweet from Dr. Ashley. She announced that she had the privilege of partnering with The Sims to build a haunted house lot that will ship with the release of The Sims 4 Paranormal Stuff Pack. So that will be in your library for you to place, because obviously this is a stuff pack. It does not come with the world. It just comes with this new lot type, which they have a sample from her for us to place in our game. The other tweet that I saw from SimGuruFrost is that the live stream for the pack, which is going to be hosted by SimGuruConor, which is what I figured, plus SimGuruFrost, and some guests, SimGuruRad, SimGuruNinja, and their art director. So the art director will talk about what the thoughts and whatnot, what influenced their art decision. And that is January 22nd at 11 a.m. Pacific. So tune in for that live stream, and that is a Friday. 11 a.m. Pacific is 2 p.m. Eastern, and I will link to a time zone converter down below so you can know when that is for you in your time zone. The other thing that we saw was this tweet that SimGuruNinja actually retweeted, but SimGuruConor actually tweeted, is that we are getting this new scared emotion with the base game update. This is not just exclusive to the pack. So that was actually said in a tweet. Is that for base game? And SimGuruConor confirmed, yes, it is for base game. And we had this what impacts scared emotion? Can we have some examples? And well, besides ghosts, he converted like 60 base game and cross-pack buffs to the scared emotion. So if the buff had scared or phobia in the name, it probably got converted. And one thing that got converted I saw elsewhere, I don't have the copy of the tweet, is Thunderstorm. So if you have seasons, your Sims aren't going to be tense anymore. They are going to be scared of the thunderstorms. And so here's the confirmation that the lights actually really flicker in the haunted houses. It wasn't just for the trailer, the Sims reacting and whatnot. It's part of the pack. But there is also a new reward trait for this pack that influences scared emotions. So I'm hoping there's a reward trait like we have for tense, where you can remove it so they aren't tense anymore. That's base game. So it would be kind of nice if you could do that with base game and don't need the pack. But this seems to indicate that it's with the pack itself. We shall see more in that live stream that was mentioned before. And then just a funny little thing. Yay actually gave me my job back. And how do you even have time for Twitter? Worst maid ever. So I don't know. My maids usually are okay if I make sure I have everything that they need to do the cleaning. They do an okay job. So we shall see how good a maid Bonehilda is if you get the pack and if you get her to come in your game. So Let me know, are you excited for this pack? Wanting to play this pack? Is this something that you're going to give a miss to because you're not really into sort of the supernatural or this particular supernatural gameplay? In a comment down below. Personally, as I already said in my video yesterday, I don't really play with ghosts very much. I will obviously give this a try and check it out and see how it is, learn the medium skill and all those things, and explore the job a little bit. But how much I'll actually use it in my day-to-day gameplay, I'm not really sure. But I'm sure there's a few items from Build By and Create a Sim that I will use. That's actually going to be it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!